on Roblox drama! Age restrictions are coming to Roblox, and with it, some countries are flat out banning some of your favorite games. Today, we are getting a preview of what could very well be a Roblox nuclear bomb. Just what do these age ratings entail? And what games are going to get banned, and where? Well, we've got the scoop to keep you in the loop, as long as you're in certain countries. Let's get right into the drama. We've all heard of the big bad wolf of age restrictions. This is something that's plagued the movie cinema experience for years. Oh, you wanted to go see Halloween Kills in the cinema and you're 12 years old? Well, too bad, kid. That movie's R18, nerd. You ain't seeing that one till you're 18 years old. Your mother freaks out just at the thought of you going to see a movie that's rated for 18 plus. Oh, she wet her pants. It's so scary. And now it's coming to Roblox. And according to Bloxy News, we had some warning about this. Back in 2021 at the RDC, they released this, Experience Guidelines, where new experiences would have things such as experience descriptors, themes, e.g. violence, features, e.g. voice chat, regional compliance guidelines, all this crazy stuff where if it doesn't comply with that region, it'll be blocked in that region. More on that later. And age relevance guidelines. So, is it age appropriate? Is Adopt Me really appropriate for your little googie gaga thumb-sucking little baby brother who plays Adopt Me, blah blah blah. Maybe it's more for like the 18 plus adults, ooh, of Roblox, like myself, of course. Alas though, it was not a fake out, and it's finally come into place. As Bloxy News tweeted today, age recommendation is now in beta and will allow Roblox developers to preview the recommended age group for their experiences based on its unique content. Learn how to generate age recommendations here. And they've sent 4 screenshots from the nifty age questionnaire, baby. So the main important things are down here under the age recommendations and descriptors and non-compliant regions and descriptors. If we look at the first questionnaire, it's about something very grimy, something that Roblox has had a fear of for a while. Blood. Please answer the questions accurately based on the most mature / extreme content a player can possibly experience in your experience. E.g. if your experience depicts mild violence infrequently and moderate violence frequently. So like CS blocks, do they have like, or when they shoot you, you explode into guts and bits and fly everywhere as the parents of whoever died scream in game? Or is it like when they hit you, it turns into bubbles? Or, you know, maybe it's just like a normal Roblox game. This includes content in any forms, including and not limited to any assets, textures, models, animations, blah, blah, blah. And this only applies to creator-generated content. So if like you have gut-splattered UGC, I don't know why Roblox would release something like that, but like brain chunks are flying everywhere, well, your game's not gonna be judged on that. That's gonna be up to the Roblox platform. So, does this experience depict blood? And I can't remember the last Roblox game that actually depicts blood, because I was here thinking it wasn't allowed for the longest time. But if you press yes, here's what happens. Your age recommendation will be 13 plus. The descriptors will be blood and violence. And there's also a few other questions for what I assume to be gambling, because as you can see below, in the non-compliant regions area, we have Belgium for paid random items, Korea for paid item trading, and Netherlands for paid random items. And what I presume is going to happen here is that for these non-compliant regions, these games with these descriptors aren't even gonna appear in the Roblox feed for these kids. So like, if one of your best friends from Korea just heard about Pet Simulator X the other day, like they're so excited for it, they've had like 12 coffees and they're ready to go. They're like, oh, Pet Sim X, I can't wait to lose all my money. And so they run onto the platform. They won't be able to find it. Even if you're in game and you're inviting them, it might not just show up, or it might prevent them from playing it because it's not compliant, because I presume PetSimX would be paid random items, unless they pull some like back alley deal. Preston like shakes the hand of the president of Korea's hand. I don't even know if it's president or whatever, but they're like, okay, we'll give you an exception, PetSimX, because it seems to do that with paid Roblox items. But still, That's scary because there's a lot of people in Korea and Belgium and the Netherlands, and this might involve them straight up banning a lot of popular games because so many Roblox games I know have paid random items. But what about your favorite games? Where do you think these are going to lie? Well, fortunately for you, we actually had a little preview at the RDC 2021 again. I don't know if these have changed since then, but it's actually kind of wacky. Honestly, I was here thinking that Adopt Me was going to be for all ages because, you know, the majority of people who are in there, they're generally like, oh, their first time on the internet. They're still trusting everyone. They've been scammed for the 50th time, but they still have hope for humanity. But no, it's actually 9+. All ages games here involve Super Golf, work at a pizza place, I presume that's Royale High, and then Natural Disaster Survival. Somehow a game where you're screaming, running away from a tornado which has just taken your best friend's left arm off, or maybe a fire where you're stuck in a burning building and you can't get out and then you die, is more catered to all ages than Bloxburg, a game where you build a house, or Meep City. I mean, honestly, I can see Meep City, especially with the 18+ parties. You know what? Meep City should be like 18+, yeah, straight up. Make Meep City 18+, but Adopt Me as well. Maybe taking care of a pet is mature. They only want mature people doing that. Otherwise, the babies will try and eat them. And then 12+ is kind of understandable. I mean, I always thought it was 13+, but you got Mad City, Murder Mystery 2, Jailbreak, and Piggy. I get that. And there's also the potential for mature content for us big boys on the platform who really want a game. That'll be 17+, so that's gonna be big. I presume that means like 18-year-olds and above. So that's when we can get the real gory violence. And you know, I'm gonna become a 24+ channel. I only play games where there's blood content everywhere. People swearing 24/7. Those are my games on Roblox. That's why I play the platform. Now, of course, remember, these could change as well. Maybe Roblox has done some wacky backflips and they've changed up the ages so that all the ones that were originally all ages are now 18+, and all the ones that were originally like 12+ are gonna be for babies. You never know. It might be a funny little prank from Roblox, but where do you think your favorite game is gonna lie? Do you think they might bump up the Piggy rating? Do you think perhaps like a game like Roblox Death Run's gonna be, I'd say, maybe 9+? Oh, am I kidding? It's gonna be 12+ because you actually kill people in it. But a game like Pet Simulator X, because while it is generally for all ages, it's heavy gambling. It's a real big gambling game. So would that make it 12+ for the gambling, or would the gambling not matter? And would that make it non-compliant in regions? So many questions, and I'll keep you informed about what happens. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.